Chosen ones, this word is personal. It's only for you. God has carved out this moment, this message, to speak directly to your soul. You're not here by chance. Your heart, your spirit, your very essence has been called to hear what's coming. A divine shift is unfolding, a sacred whisper from the heavens meant for you alone. It's not about the world around you. It's about the world within you, the one God is preparing to transform in ways you've never seen before. Your life has been a journey of quiet battles, unseen struggles, moments where you wondered if you were enough. But hear this: God sees you. He knows every tear, every doubt, every time you stood when the world tried to pull you down. You're not just another soul wandering through life. You're a chosen vessel, marked for a purpose so profound it echoes in the eternal. This word is yours because you've carried the weight of your calling, even when you didn't fully understand it. Right now, as you listen, something is stirring. A spark of divine clarity is igniting in your spirit. You felt it before, those moments when you knew, deep down, that you were made for more. That's not wishful thinking. That's God's voice, calling you to step into the fullness of who you are. The world may have tried to dim your light, to tell you your dreams are too big, your path too hard. But God says different. He says you're ready. This message is a key, unlocking doors you didn't even know were there. Doors to peace, to purpose, to a life that radiates with divine favor. You're not chasing fleeting things, money, status, or approval. No, what's coming for you is deeper. It's a transformation that starts in your soul and spills over into every part of your life. Your health, your relationships, your finances, they're all about to reflect the glory God has placed within you. Pause for a moment. Feel the weight of this truth. You're not listening to this by accident. God is speaking directly to you, chosen one. If this resonates, if your heart is saying yes, then take a stand. Drop a 777 in the comments below. Let it be a signal to the heavens that you're claiming this word, that you're ready for what's yours. And if you feel called, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking this path together. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to bear. Maybe it was fear, doubt, or the expectations of others. But God is saying, enough. He's lifting those weights off your shoulders. Picture a river, steady and strong, washing away the heaviness of your past. That's what's happening now. Your spirit is being renewed, your mind cleared, your heart open to receive what God has already prepared. This isn't about earning it. You've already been chosen. Think about Joseph, sold into slavery, thrown into a pit, forgotten by those he loved. The world saw a broken man, but God saw a leader. Every trial Joseph faced was a step toward his destiny. Your trials are no different. Every moment of pain, every closed door, every betrayal, they weren't meant to break you. They were shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the moment when God's plan would unfold in your life. Your story isn't over. It's just beginning. The chapters of struggle are closing and a new page is turning. You're stepping into a season where the impossible becomes possible, where dreams you buried start to bloom, where the things you prayed for in secret are answered in the open. God is aligning every detail of your life, your work, your family, your purpose, to reflect His glory. You're not just surviving anymore, you're thriving. This word is personal because it's tailored to you. God knows your names, your heart, your deepest desires. He's not speaking in general terms. He's speaking to you, right where you are. Maybe you're in a place of waiting, feeling like nothing is moving. But God works in the quiet. He's orchestrating things you can't yet see. Every delay, every setback is part of His perfect design to bring you into your promised season. Look at Esther, a young woman, unknown, thrust into a moment that could have crushed her. Yet God had placed her exactly where she needed to be for such a time as this. You're in your such a time as this moment. The world may not see it yet, but God does. He's positioning you to shine, to lead, to carry His light into places that need it most. Your life is about to become a testimony of His power. This isn't about chasing worldly success. It's about walking in divine alignment. When you move with God's purpose, everything else follows. Your finances will reflect His provision. Your health will mirror His strength. Your relationships will carry His peace. This is the promise for you, chosen one. Not because of what you've done, but because of who you are in Him. You're not ordinary. You never were. Feel that shift in your spirit? That's God moving. He's breaking chains you didn't even know were holding you back. Old mindsets, old fears, old limits, they're falling away. You're stepping into a version of yourself that's bolder, stronger, more radiant. People will notice. They'll see the change in your eyes, your voice, your presence. They'll wonder what's different, but you'll know it's God's hand on your life. If this word is speaking to you, if it's stirring something deep inside, don't let it pass. Drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're receiving this message. Let the heavens know you're ready. And if you're moved, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones standing in faith. This is your moment to claim what's yours, to walk in the truth of who God says you are. Your past doesn't define you. Not the mistakes, not the pain, not the times you felt overlooked. God is rewriting your story. He's taking every broken piece and making something beautiful. Like a mosaic, every fragment of your life is being shaped into a masterpiece. You're not bound by what was. You're free to step into what is. And what is, chosen one, is a life of purpose, power, and divine favor. Think about David, a shepherd boy, overlooked by his own family. Yet God saw a king. When Goliath stood before him, the world saw a giant, but David saw an opportunity. That's your calling now. The giants in your life, fear, lack, doubt, they're not here to defeat you. They're here to reveal the strength God has placed within you. You're not fighting alone. God is with you, and His power is unstoppable. This word is personal because it's a reminder of your identity. You're not just a face in the crowd. You're a light in the darkness, a voice in the silence, a vessel for God's glory. The world may try to label you, to box you in, but God's word over your life is greater. He calls you chosen, beloved, destined for greatness. And what He speaks, no one can undo. Right now, God is aligning opportunities you can't yet see. Doors are opening, connections are forming, resources are coming. You don't have to force it or fight for it. It's already yours. Your job is to trust, to walk in faith, to believe that what God has promised, He will deliver. The moment you embrace this truth, everything changes. Your perspective shifts, your heart opens, your life aligns with His plan. Consider Ruth, a woman who lost everything, her husband, her home, her security, yet in her faithfulness, God led her to a new beginning. She didn't see it coming, but God had a plan. Boaz wasn't just a man, he was a symbol of God's redemption, His provision, His love. Your Boaz moment is coming, a season of restoration, of abundance, of unexpected blessings that show God's hand in your life. This word is yours, chosen one. It's not for the person next to you, not for the crowd, it's for you. God is speaking directly to your heart, calling you to rise, to step into the purpose He's placed within you. You've been prepared for this. Every trial, every tear, every moment of doubt was leading you here. You're ready to walk in the fullness of His plan. Your life is about to reflect the promises God has spoken over you. The world will see it, your family will see it, even your enemies will see it. The radiance of God's favor will shine through you, undeniable and unshakable. You're not just living for yourself, you're living for His glory, a testimony of what happens when God chooses someone and calls them His own. This is your time, not tomorrow, not next year, now. God is moving in your life, rearranging the pieces, opening paths you couldn't have imagined. You're not waiting for a breakthrough, you're stepping into it. The moment you say yes to this word, you're saying yes to His plan, His power, His purpose. And nothing can stop what God has started. Picture a seed buried in the dark, pressed down by the weight of the earth. It doesn't look like much, but beneath the surface, it's growing, breaking through, reaching for the light. That's you, chosen one. The weight of your past, the pressure of your trials. They didn't bury you. They planted you. And now you're breaking through, ready to bloom into everything God created you to be. Your faith is your power. It's not about how loud you shout or how much you do. It's about trusting God's word over your life. When you believe what He says, when you hold fast to His promises, mountains move, doors open, lives change. Your faith is a force, a light that pierces the darkness, a strength that no enemy can overcome. This word is personal because it's a call to action, not to strive, not to struggle, but to trust, to rest in the certainty that God is working, to walk in the confidence that His promises are true. You're not chasing a dream, you're stepping into a destiny, and that destiny is unfolding right now in this very moment. Think of Moses, standing before the Red Sea, the enemy at his back, nowhere to go. The world saw an impossible situation, but God saw a miracle. When Moses raised his staff, the waters parted. Your staff is your faith, your trust, your willingness to believe God's word over your circumstances. Raise it, chosen one, and watch the impossible become possible. This isn't about perfection, it's about purpose. You don't have to have it all together to be chosen. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. You're enough because He says you are. Your weaknesses, your doubts, your struggles, they're not a barrier. They're the canvas on which God paints His glory. Your life is His masterpiece. Every step you take in faith is a step toward your divine inheritance. You're not just walking through life. You're walking into a legacy of favor, of abundance, of impact. God is building something through you that will outlast you, something that will touch generations, something that will carry His name. This word is yours, chosen one, because God has written it on your heart. He's calling you to rise above the noise, the doubt, the fear, to stand in the truth of who you are, to walk in the light of His purpose. You're not here to blend in. You're here to stand out, to shine, to show the world what happens when God's hand is on a life. Right now, as you hear this, God is moving. He's shifting the atmosphere around you. He's aligning people, places, and opportunities to bring His plan to life. You don't have to see it all to believe it. You just have to trust. Drop a 777 in the comments to declare your faith, to say, I'm ready, God. Hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones standing in this truth. Your life is a testimony, even now. The world may not see it yet, but God does. Every step you've taken, every battle you've fought, every time you chose faith over fear, it's all building something eternal. You're not just living a life, you're leaving a legacy of courage, of trust, of divine favor that no one can deny. This word is personal because it's a promise. God is saying, I see you, I know you, I've chosen you. Your name is written in His book, your path is set by His hand, your future is secure in His love. Nothing can change that. Not your past, not your present, not the opinions of others. You are His and He is yours. Look at Noah building an ark when the world laughed. They called him foolish, but God called him faithful. When the rains came, Noah's faith was vindicated. Your faith will be vindicated too. The world may not understand now, but they will. They'll see the hand of God on your life, the favor that follows you, the purpose that defines you. This is your moment, chosen one. Not because of what you've done, but because of who God is. He's the God of promises kept, of lives transformed, of destinies fulfilled. He's speaking to you now, calling you to step into the fullness of His plan. Will you answer? Will you trust? Will you believe that this word is for you? Your life is about to change in ways you can't yet imagine. Not because of your strength, but because of His power. Not because of your plans, but because of His purpose. You're stepping into a season where God's favor will be undeniable, where His blessings will overflow, where His presence will guide you every step of the way. This word is personal because it's a love letter from God to you. He's reminding you of who you are, whose you are, and what you're called to do. You're not here to shrink back. You're here to rise up, to walk boldly in the truth of your calling, to let your light shine so brightly that it draws others to Him. Every moment of your life has been leading to this. Every trial, every tear, every triumph, they've all been preparing you for what's next. God is opening doors no one can shut. He's making ways where there were none. He's calling you to step into a future that reflects His glory, His power, His love. This is your time, chosen one. The word is yours. The promise is yours. The destiny is yours. God is moving, and He's moving for you. Trust Him, believe Him, step into the life He's prepared for you, and watch as the world sees what happens when a chosen one walks in the fullness of God's plan. This word is yours, chosen one, because it's a divine invitation to see yourself as God sees you. Not through the lens of your past mistakes or the world's judgment, but through the eyes of the one who created you. You're not defined by what you've lost or what you lack. You're defined by His love, His purpose, His unshakable plan for your life. Right now, He's calling you to step into a new understanding of who you are. Your journey has been marked by moments of solitude, times when you felt the weight of being different. Maybe you've wondered why your path feels unlike anyone else's, why you carry a fire that others don't seem to notice. That fire is God's Spirit within you, burning brightly, guiding you through every storm. It's not a coincidence. It's a calling. You're set apart, not to be isolated, but to lead, to inspire, to show the world what faith can do. The world around you is shifting. You can feel it, the atmosphere changing, the pieces of your life falling into place. God is moving mountains you didn't even know were there. He's clearing paths that seemed blocked, opening doors that seemed locked. This isn't about forcing your way through. It's about trusting His timing. What's coming for you is already prepared, waiting for you to step forward and claim it. Think of Abraham, called to leave everything familiar behind. He didn't know where he was going, but he trusted God's voice. That trust led him to a promise, a nation, a legacy, a future bigger than he could have dreamed. Your trust is leading you to your own promise. It may not look clear yet, but God's promises never fail. Your steps are ordered, your path is secure, your future is bright. This word is personal because it's a reminder that God knows your story. He knows the nights you've cried, the dreams you've held close, the battles you've fought in silence. He's seen every moment, and He's saying, I'm not done with you. Your life is a canvas, and He's painting something extraordinary. Every stroke, every color, every detail is part of His masterpiece. Right now, God is breaking cycles in your life. Cycles of fear, of lack, of rejection. They're ending. You're not bound by the patterns of your past anymore. You're stepping into a new rhythm, one that moves with His grace, His favor, His power. People will notice. They'll see the shift in you, the confidence in your step, the peace in your eyes. You're becoming a living testimony of His goodness. If this word is stirring your soul, if it's speaking to the deepest parts of you, take a moment to declare it. Drop a 777 in the comments below to say, I'm claiming this promise. Let the heavens know you're ready to walk in this truth. Hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones standing together, trusting God's plan for their lives. Your purpose is bigger than you realize. It's not just about your own breakthrough. It's about the lives you'll touch, the hearts you'll inspire, the change you'll bring. God didn't choose you just for you. He chose you to be a light, a beacon, a vessel of His love in a world that's desperate for hope. Your story is going to shift the stories of others. Consider Sarah, who laughed when God promised her a son in her old age. The world saw impossibility, but God saw a miracle. Her laughter turned to joy when Isaac was born. Your doubts, your questions, your moments of disbelief, they're not the end of your story. They're the setup for your miracle. God is turning your laughter into joy, your questions into answers, your waiting into fulfillment. This word is personal because it's a call to let go. Let go of the need to control, the need to understand every step, the need to prove yourself. God's got you. He's holding every piece of your life, weaving them together into something beautiful. Your job isn't to figure it out, it's to trust Him, to walk in faith, to believe that His plan is better than anything you could imagine. Your life is a garden, and God is the gardener. He's pruning what no longer serves you, planting new seeds, watering what's ready to grow. The things you thought were dead, dreams, hopes, relationships, are being revived. What looked like an end is just a beginning. You're about to see growth in places you never expected, fruit in seasons you thought were barren. This isn't about chasing temporary things. It's about stepping into eternal promises. God's blessings for you aren't fleeting, they're forever. Your wealth, your health, your peace, they're rooted in His unchanging nature. When you walk in His purpose, you're not just blessed for a moment, you're blessed for a lifetime and beyond. Look at Daniel, thrown into a lion's den for his faith. The world expected him to be devoured, but God sent angels to shut the lions' mouths. Your lions, your fears, your challenges, your enemies have no power over you. God is with you, protecting you, guiding you, delivering you. Your faith is your shield, and His presence is your strength. This word is yours because it's a reminder of your authority. As a chosen one, you carry God's power within you. You're not a victim of circumstances, you're a victor in Christ. The enemy may try to intimidate, but you have the authority to stand firm, to speak life, to declare victory. Your words, your faith, your trust, they shape the reality around you. Right now, God is pouring out His Spirit on you. You're being filled with wisdom, with courage, with clarity. You're not just hearing this word, you're receiving it. It's sinking into your heart, changing how you see yourself, how you see your future. You're not the same person you were when you started listening. You're stronger, bolder, ready. Your life is a song, and God is the composer. Every note, every rhythm, every melody is His design. The world may hear discord, but God hears harmony. He's writing a symphony through your life, one that will resonate for generations. Your story isn't just yours. It's a song of His faithfulness, His power, His love. This word is personal because it's a call to rise, not to strive, not to struggle, but to rise into the truth of who you are. You're not bound by the limits of this world. You're not confined by what others think. You're a child of the King, chosen for a purpose, destined for greatness. And God is saying, now is your time. Think of Jonah running from God's call, swallowed by a whale. He thought he could escape, but God's purpose was bigger. Even in the depths, God was with him, turning his rebellion into redemption. Your running, your doubts, your detours, they're not the end. God is bringing you back to His path, His plan, His promise. Your faith is a fire burning away what doesn't belong. Old habits, old fears, old lies, they're being consumed. What remains is pure, strong, unshakable. You're being refined, not to be diminished, but to shine brighter. God is preparing you for a season where His glory will be seen in every part of your life. This word is yours because it's a reminder of His presence. God is with you, closer than your breath, stronger than your fears, greater than your challenges. He's not watching from a distance. He's walking with you, guiding you, carrying you when you can't go on. You're never alone, chosen one. Never. Your life is a bridge connecting the seen and the unseen, the temporary and the eternal. You're not just living for today, you're living for forever. Every choice you make, every step you take, is building something that will last. God is using you to show the world what's possible when faith meets His power. If this word is moving you, if it's speaking to your spirit, don't hold back. Drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're receiving this truth. Hit that like button and subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones walking in God's promises. This is your moment to say, I'm ready, God. I'm yours. Your story is a light shining in places you can't yet see. People are watching, your family, your friends, even strangers. They're seeing the way you carry yourself, the way you trust, the way you shine. Your life is speaking, testifying to God's goodness, showing others what it means to be chosen. This word is personal because it's a promise of restoration. Everything the enemy stole, your joy, your peace, your confidence, God is giving back, multiplied. He's not just replacing what was lost, He's adding more. Your life is about to overflow with blessings that can't be contained, favor that can't be explained. Look at Job, who lost everything, his wealth, his health, his family. Yet God restored him, not just to what he had, but to more. Your losses are not the end of your story. God is writing a chapter of restoration, of abundance, of victory. What you thought was gone is coming back, stronger, better, blessed. This word is yours because it's a call to courage. The world may try to pull you back, to make you doubt, to dim your light, but you're not here to shrink. You're here to stand, to speak, to shine. God has given you a voice, a purpose, a power that no one can take away. Use it, chosen one. The world needs it. Your life is a river flowing with God's grace. It's not stagnant, not still. It's moving, carrying you toward His purpose. Every twist, every turn, every rapid is part of His plan. You're not lost in the current. You're being guided to a destination only He can see. This isn't about what you can do. It's about what God is doing. He's the one opening doors, shifting seasons, breaking chains. Your part is to trust, to believe, to walk in the truth of who you are. You're not just a person. You're a promise, a vessel, a chosen one carrying His light. Think of Mary, a young girl chosen to carry the Savior. The world saw her as ordinary, but God saw her as extraordinary. Your ordinary moments, your quiet faith, your unseen prayers, they're extraordinary in His eyes. He's using them to build something eternal, something unstoppable. This word is personal because it's a reminder of your worth. You're not defined by your mistakes, your failures, or what others think. You're defined by God's love, His choice, His plan. He saw you before you were born, called you before you knew Him, chose you before you chose Him. Your life is a flame, burning brightly in a world of shadows. You don't have to force it to shine, it just does. God's Spirit is the fuel, His love is the spark, His purpose is the glow. And that flame is about to grow, illuminating places you never thought you'd reach. Right now, God is aligning your heart with His. He's removing distractions, clearing confusion, sharpening your focus. You're not just hearing this word, you're stepping into it, you're becoming it. The chosen one God called you to be is rising, ready to walk in His power, His peace, His purpose. Your journey is a tapestry woven with threads of faith, struggle, and victory. Every moment, every choice, every prayer is a thread in God's hands. He's creating something beautiful, something unique, something that tells the world of His love. You're not just living, you're creating a legacy. This word is yours because it's a call to rest. Not to stop moving, but to stop striving. God's got this. He's carrying the weight, fighting the battles, making the way. Your rest is a declaration of trust, a testimony of faith, a step into His promises. Rest, chosen one, and watch Him work. This word is personal because it's a call to see the unseen. God is working in the hidden places of your life, moving in ways your eyes can't yet trace. You may not see the full picture, but He does. Every step you've taken, every prayer you've whispered, every moment of faith, it's all building something eternal. You're not walking blindly, you're walking in His vision. Your heart carries dreams that feel too big, too bold, too far out of reach. But those dreams aren't yours alone. They're God's promises planted in you. He doesn't give you desires to tease you. He gives them to guide you. Those sparks of hope, those visions of what could be, they're glimpses of the future He's already prepared. Trust them, chosen one. They're your compass. The world may tell you to settle, to play small, to accept less. But God says, rise. You're not meant for ordinary. You're meant for extraordinary. Your life is a canvas for His miracles, a stage for His glory, a story of His power. The limits others place on you don't apply. You're walking in a realm where His promises override every no you've ever heard. Think of Gideon, a man hiding in fear, called a mighty warrior by God. He didn't feel mighty, didn't look mighty, but God saw what he couldn't. Your weaknesses don't disqualify you, they qualify you for God's strength. He's calling you mighty, not because of what you see in the mirror, but because of what He sees in your spirit. Step into that truth. This word is yours because it's a reminder of your roots. You're not a product of chance or circumstance. You're a child of the King, planted in this moment for a purpose. Your life is anchored in His love, grounded in His truth, sustained by His power. No storm can uproot you, no trial can shake you, no enemy can move you. Right now, God is breathing new life into your weary places. The parts of you that feel tired, worn, or forgotten. He's touching them. He's restoring your energy, renewing your hope, reviving your joy. You're not running on empty anymore. You're being filled with His strength, His peace, His fire. Feel it, chosen one. It's happening now. If this word is stirring your heart, if it's awakening something deep within, don't hold back. Drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're receiving this promise. Let the heavens know you're claiming what's yours. Hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in God's truth. This is your moment to stand in faith. Your life is a mirror reflecting God's glory. The world may see your struggles, but God sees your shine. Every challenge you've faced, every moment you chose faith over fear, it's polishing you, making you a clearer reflection of His love. People will see it. They'll be drawn to it. Your life is a beacon, pointing others to Him. Consider Hannah, who prayed through her pain, year after year, for a child. The world saw her tears, but God saw her faith. When Samuel was born, her pain became a testimony. Your pain is becoming a testimony too. The things you've prayed for, the dreams you've held on to, they're not forgotten. God is answering, in His way, in His time. This word is personal because it's a call to trust the process. You may not understand every step, every delay, every twist in the road, but God does. He's not leading you in circles. He's leading you to victory. Every moment is intentional, every trial purposeful, every step guided. Trust Him, chosen one. He's never failed you. Your life is a seed, planted in faith, growing in grace. The world may see only the dirt, the struggle, the weight. But beneath the surface, something miraculous is happening. Roots are spreading, strength is building, life is emerging. You're not stuck. You're growing, preparing to break through into a season of harvest. God is rewriting the rules for you. The world's limitations, age, background, resources, don't apply. He's the God who makes old men dream dreams, who turns shepherds into kings, who raises the lowly to greatness. Your story isn't bound by human logic. It's written by divine hands, and it defies every expectation. This word is yours because it's a promise of freedom, not just from physical chains, but from the lies that bind your mind. The enemy may have whispered that you're not enough, that your time has passed, that your dreams are impossible. But God's truth is louder. You are enough. Your time is now. Your dreams are His plans. Look at Peter, who denied Jesus 3 times. The world saw a failure, but Jesus saw a rock. He didn't discard Peter. He restored him, called him, used him to build His church. Your failures don't define you. God's grace does. He's calling you to rise, to lead, to be the rock He always knew you could be. Your life is a flame, kindled by God's Spirit. It doesn't flicker in the wind or fade in the storm. It burns brighter with every trial, stronger with every test. You're not here to be extinguished. You're here to set the world ablaze with His love, His truth, His power. Let it burn, chosen one. Let it shine. This word is personal because it's a call to let go of comparison. Your path isn't like anyone else's, and it's not supposed to be. God didn't create you to fit someone else's mold. He created you to reflect His glory in a way only you can. Your uniqueness is your strength, your calling, your gift to the world. Right now, God is aligning your steps with His purpose. You're not wandering, you're being led. Every decision, every opportunity, every moment is part of His plan. You don't have to force the doors open. He's already unlocking them. Your job is to walk, to trust, to follow where His voice leads. Think of Rahab, a woman the world called unworthy, yet her faith saved her, her family, her future. God didn't see her past. He saw her heart. He's not looking at your past either. He's looking at your faith, your trust, your willingness to say, "Yes, Lord." That's what makes you chosen. This word is yours because it's a reminder of your power. Not worldly power, not control or fame, but the power of God's Spirit within you. You carry His authority, His strength, His love. When you speak, mountains move. When you pray, heavens shift. When you stand, the enemy flees. You're not weak, you're unstoppable. Your life is a riverbed, carved by God's hand. Every trial has shaped you, every tear has deepened you, every victory has strengthened you. Now, His living water is flowing through you, bringing life to dry places, hope to broken hearts, light to dark corners. You're not just receiving, you're giving, chosen one. This word is personal because it's a call to embrace your now. Not tomorrow, not when everything's perfect, but right now. God is working in this moment, in your mess, in your questions, in your faith. He's not waiting for you to be ready. He's saying, you're ready now. Step into it. Trust Him. Shine. Your faith is a key, unlocking the promises God has spoken over you. Every time you choose to believe, you turn the lock. Every time you trust, you open the door. Every time you stand, you claim what's yours. Your faith isn't small, it's mighty, moving the unseen, shaping the eternal. Look at Paul, once a persecutor, transformed into an apostle. The world saw a man steeped in violence, but God saw a messenger of grace. Your past doesn't limit you. God's call does. He's transforming you not into someone else, but into the truest version of you, the one He always meant you to be. This word is yours because it's a promise of overflow. God's blessings aren't just enough, they're more than enough. He's not giving you scraps, He's giving you abundance. Your cup isn't just full, it's running over, spilling into your family, your work, your purpose. You're stepping into a season of more. Your life is a lighthouse, standing firm in the storm. The waves may crash, the winds may howl, but you stand. Not because of your strength, but because of His. You're a beacon, guiding others through the dark, showing them the way to safety, to hope, to Him. Shine, chosen one. The world needs your light. If this word is speaking to you, if it's igniting your faith, declare it. Drop a 777 in the comments to say, "I'm ready, God." Let the heavens see your heart. Hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking this path together. This is your moment to claim what God has for you. Your story is a bridge spanning the gap between heaven and earth. Every prayer you pray, every step you take, every act of faith, it's building that bridge. You're not just living for yourself. You're connecting others to God's love, His truth, His promises. Your life is a pathway for His glory. This word is personal because it's a call to surrender, not to give up, but to give over. Give your fears to God. Give your doubts to Him. Give your plans to His hands. He's not here to take from you. He's here to give you more. Surrender is your strength, your freedom, your victory. Your life is a garden gate, opening to a place of peace. The world may be chaos, but God is leading you to a place of rest, of beauty, of abundance. Step through the gate, chosen one. Leave the noise behind. Walk into the quiet, where His voice is clear, where His promises are sure. This word is yours because it's a reminder of His faithfulness. God has never left you, never forsaken you, never forgotten you. Every promise He's made, every word He's spoken, it's coming to pass. You're not hoping for it, you're standing in it. His faithfulness is your foundation, unshakable, eternal. This word is personal because it's a call to awaken your vision. God is opening your eyes to see beyond the surface, beyond the chaos, beyond the limits of this world. You're not meant to see things as they are, but as He intends them to be. Your dreams, your hopes, your future, they're not bound by what's in front of you. They're shaped by His eternal perspective. Your heart is a sanctuary, a place where God's voice echoes. In the quiet, you've heard Him whisper your name, felt His presence steady your soul. Those moments weren't random, they were divine appointments. He's been preparing you, training your spirit to hear, to trust, to follow. You're not just listening now, you're responding, stepping into His call. The world may try to drown out your purpose with noise, doubt, distraction, fear. But God's voice is clearer, stronger, louder. He's calling you to focus, to tune out the clutter, to fix your eyes on Him. Your path isn't defined by the world's chaos. It's defined by His peace, His plan, His power. Walk in it, chosen one. It's yours. Think of Elisha, who saw what others couldn't. When the enemy surrounded him, his servant saw only danger. But Elisha saw God's army, chariots of fire on the hills. Your eyes are being opened to see God's protection, His provision, His presence. What looks like a threat to others is an opportunity for you to see His glory. This word is yours because it's a promise of alignment. God is syncing your life with His rhythm, your steps, your thoughts, your desires. They're coming into harmony with His will. You're not chasing after things anymore. You're flowing with His purpose. Every move you make is guided, every choice inspired, every moment divine. Right now, God is stirring something new in you. A boldness, a clarity, a fire you haven't felt before. It's not just emotion, it's His Spirit moving, igniting your soul, pushing you toward the next step. You're not standing still, you're moving forward, carried by His strength, led by His light, fueled by His love. Your life is a tapestry of grace, woven with moments of faith and triumph. Every thread, every prayer, every sacrifice, every moment you chose to trust adds to its beauty. The world may see patches of struggle, but God sees a masterpiece. Your story is His art, a testament to His love, a reflection of His glory. If this word is speaking to your spirit, if it's sparking something deep within, don't keep it to yourself. Drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're claiming this truth. Let the heavens know you're ready to walk in it. Hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones standing in God's promises. This is your time to rise. Your presence changes things. You walk into a room and the atmosphere shifts, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. God's light in you is undeniable, unstoppable, unmissable. People feel it, sense it, see it. You're not just living, you're radiating His power, His peace, His purpose. Consider Deborah, a prophetess who led with wisdom and courage. The world expected weakness, but God gave her strength. She didn't wait for permission. She stepped into her calling. Your calling doesn't need the world's approval. God has already spoken. You're chosen, equipped, ready. Step into it, chosen one. This word is personal because it's a reminder of your foundation. You're not built on shifting sand. Your life rests on the rock of God's truth. No storm can shake you. No trial can break you. No doubt can move you. You're anchored in His love, secure in His promises, steady in His presence. Your heart is a flame, kindled by God's breath. It burns with purpose, with passion, with power. The world may try to douse it, but it only grows brighter. Every challenge fans the flames, every test fuels the fire. You're not here to flicker, you're here to blaze, to light up the darkness with His glory. God is rearranging your priorities. He's shifting your focus from temporary things to eternal truths. The things that once consumed you, worry, ambition, fear, are fading. In their place, He's planting peace, purpose, joy. You're not chasing anymore. You're receiving, resting, thriving in His plan. This word is yours because it's a call to release. Release the guilt that holds you back, the regrets that weigh you down, the expectations that bind you. God doesn't see you through the lens of your failures. He sees you through the lens of His grace. Let go, chosen one. Step into the freedom He's offering. Your life is a journey, not a race. Every step is purposeful, every moment meaningful. God isn't rushing you. He's guiding you, teaching you, shaping you. The detours, the delays, the unexpected turns, they're all part of His map, leading you to a destination only He can see. Look at Lazarus, dead in the tomb for 4 days. The world saw an end, but Jesus saw a beginning. When He called Lazarus out, death had no power. Your dead places, your broken dreams, your lost hopes are being called out. God is speaking life, and nothing can stop His voice. This word is personal because it's a promise of renewal. God is making all things new in you. Your mind, your body, your spirit, they're being refreshed, restored, revived. You're not carrying the weight of yesterday anymore. You're stepping into a new day, a new season, a new you. Your faith is a sword, cutting through lies, doubt, and fear. It's not passive, it's active, sharp, powerful. When you wield it, chains break, doors open, enemies flee. You're not defenseless, chosen one. You're armed with God's truth, and no weapon formed against you can stand. God is planting new seeds in your life, seeds of opportunity, of connection, of purpose. They may not sprout today, but they're growing. Trust the process, water them with faith, nurture them with prayer, and watch as God brings a harvest that exceeds your wildest dreams. This word is yours because it's a call to stand tall. The world may try to push you down, to make you small, to silence your voice. But God says, stand. You're not here to shrink, you're here to rise, to speak, to shine. Your presence is a declaration of His power, His love, His glory. Your life is a melody sung by God's heart. Every note, every high, every low, every pause is part of His song. The world may hear noise, but He hears harmony. You're not just living, you're singing His praises, carrying His tune, sharing His love with every step. Right now, God is clearing the fog from your path. What was blurry is becoming clear. What was uncertain is becoming sure. You're not guessing anymore. You're knowing, seeing, walking in the confidence of His guidance. Trust it, chosen one. He's leading you exactly where you need to be. Think of Nehemiah rebuilding a broken wall against all odds. The world mocked him, but God strengthened him. Your broken places, your heart, your dreams, your hope are being rebuilt. God is your strength, your architect, your builder. What's broken will stand again, stronger than before. This word is personal because it's a reminder of your calling. You're not here to follow the crowd. You're here to lead, to pave new paths, to show the world what God can do. Your life is a trailblazer, cutting through doubt, fear, and impossibility with the fire of His purpose. Your spirit is a magnet, drawing in God's blessings. The more you align with His will, the more you attract His favor. Opportunities, relationships, breakthroughs, they're coming to you, not because you chase them, but because you're walking in His truth. You're a vessel for His abundance. This word is yours because it's a promise of protection. God is your shield, your fortress, your refuge. The enemy may try to attack, but he cannot touch what God has guarded. Your life, your purpose, your future, they're secure in His hands. No harm can overcome His love. Your journey is a story of redemption. Every misstep, every fall, every moment of weakness, God is using them. He's not erasing your past. He's redeeming it, turning ashes into beauty, pain into purpose, loss into victory. You're not defined by where you've been. You're defined by where He's taking you. If this word is moving your soul, if it's sparking faith in your heart, declare it now. Drop a 777 in the comments to say, I'm claiming this promise. Let the heavens see your trust. Hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in God's light. This is your moment to shine. Your life is a lighthouse, guiding others through the storm. You don't have to try. It's who you are. God's light in you shines naturally, effortlessly, powerfully. People are drawn to it, changed by it, saved by it. You're not just living for you, you're living for them, for Him, for eternity. This word is personal because it's a call to trust His timing. You may want answers now, results now, breakthroughs now, but God's clock is perfect. Every second of waiting is a second of preparation. He's not delaying you. He's perfecting you, readying you for what's next. Your heart is a garden, blooming with God's promises. Every seed of faith you've planted, every prayer you've prayed, every tear you've shed, it's all growing. The harvest is coming, chosen one. Not in your time, but in His. And when it comes, it will be more than you ever imagined.